Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, October 26, 2022. With Saturn now direct in your communications sector, you're better able to evaluate which of your interests, studies, and projects are genuinely worth your efforts. Facing reality ultimately strengthens you, even if it's a little uncomfortable at first. Responsibilities and duties might magnify just for now. Saturn has been retrograde since June, and this week, there may be a potent reminder of your need to organize or take care of your daily affairs. More structure to your communications, studies, and connections to others can benefit you greatly. Procrastination is costly, and as you meet your goals and responsibilities, you gain confidence. Today, however, it's better to wind down, process, and tie up loose ends on this day before a new moon eclipse. Strong energy is with you for releasing yourself from something from the past. Ordering your thoughts in some manner can help you restore yourself and clarify your vision. Our guardian of relationships, Venus, ventures into new territories in the heavens above. She is our goddess of pleasure and romance, but she is now submerging herself within the depths of your solar 12th house of privacy and the unconscious. If single, this may encourage you to take a step back from dating or connecting with new options. You may feel a need to lie low, recharge yourself, and daydream about what lies ahead. No matter if you are single or attached, prepare to reflect on the personal and romantic patterns you've created in months and years past. What do you want to commit to? It might be time to entertain committing to one of your professional dreams while the moon in Libra conjuncts Mercury in Libra. However, there might be a few options, so weigh the pros and cons of following one aspiration over the other. Luckily, you might see some immediate success with securing support since the moon also trines both Mars in Gemini and Saturn in Aquarius. Serious conversations about your pursuits might come up, especially if you seek a few of your colleagues' opinions. With no more planetary activity in your financial sector until Mars returns in March and Pluto now into his third week in direct motion, the focus is not only on the income side of the financial fence, but there should be signs of movement. It was a friendly aspect to Pluto before leaving your career sector over the weekend that has sparked something that needs to be nurtured. A good archer has great aim and the will to succeed, but a very good archer takes a deep breath before letting the arrow fly. If your breath is short and located rather high up on your lungs, your aim is probably off. Exercise your lungs whether at work or play. A good deep breath should be followed by an even long exhale, preparing yourself for another hungry breath. This kind of centering exercise will keep you on the mark. The moment has come to calm things down. Indeed, to take effective action and see your initiatives take form, you need to evolve and slow down the rhythm. Today, you have an excellent hand and we encourage you to make decisions in the medium term. In your sentimental life, you will be enjoying a favorable period which shouldn't be devoid of new encounters. The current vibrations around you will inspire you to make a new start. Take advantage of this to a maximum. At some point during the month-long wind down of your old solar year, the moon will return to and align with the sun in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart. While this can add to a sense of nostalgia, a new moon is all about new beginnings, with a reminder that your birthday month and new solar year are just around the corner. 2 days into this month-long wind down, the moon not only returns to create that new moon, but as a solar eclipse this is going to speed up the process. 2 days after Venus, the planet of love returned to a nostalgic part of your chart to take your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane. She and the sun are joined by the moon. On the one hand, these nostalgic lunar vibes will add to a sense of romantic nostalgia, while as an eclipsing new moon also brings the promise of new beginnings ahead. Our eyes in the sky. Today has some beautiful aspects. As the psychic realms continue to tap on our personal oracular doors, we are all being asked to open our third eye to the messages coming from the other side of the paranormal realms. Jupiter retrograde swims back into Pisces and pulls at our collective need to let go of past emotional wounds and break away from the normal routine. Under the influence of the intense Scorpio sun, you can either let things eat you alive or allow changes to happen the way they're intended. This is a time of year where we're all being asked to let go of mental baggage and evolve to a higher form of ourselves. Once this gets stripped away, you will feel bare and vulnerable for a reason. In fact, right now you're being guided by your ancestral connections, so reach out in whatever way you feel comfortable for signs and clues along the way. You might look at the clock at the same time every day, or you could see little messages around you that let you know you're on the right track. Yes, there are many obstacles right now, but this is also a fantastic opportunity to focus on your inner light and show the world who's boss. In the early morning, the Libra moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, helping us to attend to our responsibilities. Others seek us out for advice, relying on us to make fair judgment calls. In turn, we might seek guidance from elders or community advisors. Under this aspect, we get the most done by taking cues from those who came before us. Getting perspective on the past helps us to innovate old protocols to make them relevant for modern times. We look for cooperative solutions and wind up creating enterprises that are sustainable for all. Mid-morning, the moon conjuncts Mercury in Libra, causing us to become attached to our opinions. This influence is ideal if we need to make a point, but it can also create blind spots in our arguments. Being too emotionally concerned with outcomes makes us desperate to have our rationale validated. If we are not affirmed, we can become upset and passive-aggressive, liable to ice others out for refusing to agree with our position. This is the place from which prejudice is born, as we devise excuses to other those whose sentiments deviate from our own. It is best to keep conversations light at this time,